Saving progress, okay.
The memories of what
Let's
I
quickly
had
check the
done
news
were
after
coming
this
back
guy's finished
slowly,
speaking.
like the tide washing ashore the rotten corpses from a wreck. Selena was lighter than a pillow. The real weight was all those years of filth stored in my memory.
Okay, let's just quickly... The beast inside me. The blade that injured Selena's stomach was stuck there by me. What? All this time she was losing blood in the trunk of my own car. I was a monster, there was no turning back, just hope, maybe. First of all, I didn't stab her.
Images. The blade I sunk deep into the stomach of my own mother. Those dark-haired women. Those hated clones of Margaret, split from head to toe as a sacrifice to the moon. Their organs displayed carefully, like some child fresco.
Second, I actually ran into a ghost.
Selena on the stage of
not an
smoke
actual
and
dead
mirrors.
body.
The glass I used to toast with her. The first time we talked. Her tears. The letters in which she told me about losing her kid. How her husband had been murdered. Now her kiss. The blade I used to stab her.
So, if I ran into a ghost of someone who died hundreds of years ago,
My father. And
Why
the
is there a
father of
body
my
in my
mother
trunk?
died from the same madness. The same poison that men injected into the economic system they had created. On October 29th, 1929, millions of casualties. The scent of blood. And for the wolves, the beginning of the hunt.
wasn't really paying attention, wasn't sure I was supposed to go left or right. So rather than going the wrong way, I'll go the right way. In fact, the right way. So yeah, if I came across a ghost, then why is there an actual body of someone who died recently in the trunk of my car? This just makes no sense. It's like, this plot has been quite interesting so far, but it's got to this end point and it's like, no, all those things you actually saw, nah, they didn't happen. There's just some other things that happened instead. It's like, what?
Selena's warmth was pulsing slowly in my arms, as the dark spot of my culpability was growing over her stomach. In the sky, the moon was watching me, her son, as I was taking my first steps, holding her daughter in my arms. A resurrection. A second chance.
No idea where I'm
Selena
going.
was dying.
Guessing it's that
I could tell from her body,
grave over there.
tightly pressed against me. At times, her eyes would open and stare at me. Not a hint of anger or accusation. She could have let go. Let her light pass. Let my mother take me back. But she was protecting me. She was forgiving me. The moon was silent and watching us as we made our last push through the night. Soon, dawn would come. The sun would wash away all that ink which had condemned us. Goodbye, Luna. Goodbye, Mother. This night had been too long already. I went as far as I could. Selena, the one who would give me everything life had left her, was fading away, despite my efforts to hold on to her light.
He's put her in the coffin, damn.
If night was the world, then this world had no end. This was my America. Stranded here, facing the void under the cold glare of the silent moon. She was dying. She was dying for all eternity, and I kept awake to see her take her leave.
That was the end, I guess. And there's the credits. So, that started off as a very, very interesting game. I really did like it. However, when we got into the actual mansion itself, the puzzles were quite interesting, but it kept getting me with all the different camera problems. Because as soon as the camera angle would change, which it didn't always need to, then depending on exactly what controls you were holding at the time, you would then rotate around and go the other way, because the camera would often change to be the opposite way it was facing before. And that really affected my opinion of how things were going at the time, because it was really interesting, it was. But, you know, when you're trying to look around for, I don't know, the solution to a puzzle or something, and all of a sudden it's just like, nah, you're actually walking this way now. Oh, there's a ghost there, you're lost, start again. It's like, it's annoying, it is. And that really did affect my opinion of how things were going at the time. It really affected the atmosphere, is how I'd have to say. But overall, the plot was quite good, the puzzles were quite good, and it was quite interesting. I really liked the art style as well. That's something I have to say was really good. I think a film noir style was really, really interesting. Because one thing I do like about certain games, like things like Borderlands and stuff like that, is instead of going for like full realism for the art style, they just go for their own art style, their own take on things, and I think that's quite good. But one thing I do have to say is, with the whole plot, it got to the end and it's like, I'm finally helping, you know, this person who I've been trying to help through the entire thing that I thought I ran over at the beginning. And then it's like, no, actually, you killed her. Not with a car, but with a knife. It's like, well, wasn't that what this William person was doing? I must have completely lost exactly what was supposed to be going on, unless I'm missing something here. Because it just seemed to take a completely different turn right at the end. It was just an odd ending. It's like I've missed something. But anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate that you've watched throughout this entire series. And if you have any suggestions about what single player games you'd like me to play next, post in the comments below. Like, comment and subscribe, it really does help. I really do appreciate anything you can do for me. And if you want to carry on watching the credits, you can do so. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.